Yeah, dude, that that freaking looping clip was just.
It's just ridiculous.
That's what I was laughing about so hard. The last time we had that call, because I went to your page and I was like, oh, new recording, and I clicked on it and then it started looping. It made me laugh again.
Oh my gosh. Okay, streaming at
Which TV?
twitch.tv/to the duck. Oh my god, get that fucking thumbnail out of here. Remove thumbnail.
Thumbnail.
The thumbnail is my
Is it like your profile picture or something?
no, it is. So it's my wedding picture.
Oh.
And then it just like pops up my face. Okay. Cool. I probably should tag you in that. Uno momento.
Torg.
Warp. Edit post.
Did I send you that? I might have sent it to. I'd have to dig through my phone to find it, but it was a meme. It was a Halo Elite meme that was like, "I showed you my wart. Please respond."
Oh. And then it'll please respond or I'll feel guilty. 343 spark. 343 guilty spark.
Your lasagna over there.
I accidentally smacked my fork.
Don't waste it. Garfield would be mad. Dude, that's another meme that gets me. Sorry, that's another meme that gets me. Alex quotes it sometimes. It's it's like this really badly. I think it's a badly drawn Garfield, and it says, "Who would win, Gorfeld or 12 Lazagans?" Love that one.
Wow, that's funny. How's your week been?
It's all right. It's good.
Okay. Good stuff. I assume you heard about Lance Reddick. Maybe.
I don't know.
Do you know who that is?
No, I don't think so.
The guy who voices Zavala in Destiny.
Oh, yes, I did hear about that.
Yeah, he passed away. 60.
I like Zavala. Every time he pops up in the Fortnite store, I'm like,
oh my god,
this much closer to buying him.
Oh my god.
I haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
they put Zavala, the Stranger, and then is it Ikora?
Is that the
Warlock?
The Warlock?
Yeah. They put those three in there.
Okay. Not Cade Sitz?
Well, I mean, he's dead, right?
So, well, yeah, but you can put. They should just put.
I know. I know. I was actually kind of bummed about. Yeah, I was kind of bummed about that. I wanted Cade rather than the Exo Stranger, but.
The Exo Stranger.
I haven't even, dude. I haven't played Destiny 2 in freaking
since
forever.
It came out. I have not played since we did that one video that's up on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
I played it a bunch. I played it a bunch after that. I think it was the first DLC that came out is where I dropped because I didn't want to spend the money on it, and then I think it was last year I was gonna try to get back into it, but it's so much catch up and nobody else I know really plays it, so it would have just been me grinding it, and I was like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
I love the aesthetic of it though. It's great, but especially the new DLC. The trailer for that one was really cool. But
they just on PlayStation they do the PS Plus games, like the free games, or same thing that Xbox does. And they gave away one of the DLC bundles for free as like one of the games. It's not really like a full-fledged game, but it's Destiny, so probably a bunch of content
enough
in there.
to get their hooks in you.
Yeah, exactly. But I was kind of sad to see that because 60s is kind of young.
Yeah. Was it? I saw that he passed. Was it just natural?
I think so. Me. I don't think there's an update of that yet. Let's take a look. It just says it was sudden. Oh, natural. Yep.
Bummer.
Yeah, that sucks.
Bummer. Yeah, I liked Zavala.
I really liked him. I really enjoyed him in John Wick.
Which one was he in?
He's in all of them. He's the concierge in the hotel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've seen the first movie. I haven't seen the rest of them though.
Ooh, they're good. It's like it's a fresh take on new action movies. Like action movies just get very, like, I don't know, it's like blown by the wayside, or not many people go to them anymore. They're kind of just like another action movie. Wow, like the action movies had their rise and fall, like in the 80s. Like 80s action. When you think of action movies, you think of like 80s action movies, like Predator,
80s, 90s.
The True Lies.
I've never seen that one.
Ooh. Anything with Arnold in the 80s is good.
Yeah. Can't go wrong there.
Sure. Yeah, Commando. Just some like fun, good movies, and then you haven't really seen a ton of them, and then John Wick comes out, and it's like it's a beautiful movie. Just the choreography alone makes that movie that much better.
That's what I liked about it, is when we watched the first one like way after it came out, and after I was done, I was like, this just feels like I was like, this was fun. It was just a turn your brain off kind of action movie.
Yeah,
like I liked it,
and it just keeps getting, like, as the films keep going on, some of the kills on there are just gnarly. like I think it's the second one. A guy gets killed with a book.
Hell yeah!
Like with the spine of a book.
It's like Freebird Kingsman moment.
Pretty much, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
That was another one that I liked. I think Kingsman was a good action film, and I think what was the Golden Circle was like the second one.
Yep. Yeah, the Golden Circle, and then there was a third one, I believe, and then I don't think I've watched. Wait, was there?
I haven't seen that one because that one's the one where they like. It's like a prequel. They go.
Oh, that is the third one. Okay, yeah, The King's Man. Oh,
yeah,
that was a great movie. That was That was great. It had Ray Fiennes in it. That was fun. That was a good one.
Dude, I love Ray Fiennes.
And it also had I forget how Reese Ifans, the guy who plays the lizard.
Oh, okay.
But
like in Andrew Garfield.
But he was Rasputin.
Oh. That's a good pick.
Yeah, that was great. Did really well with that. But
I'd say Ray Fiennes was in. We just watched The Menu, and I really like that movie.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, that is. After we watched that, because it was really funny how we actually watched that movie. Because the first time I saw anything on it was the end burger scene.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that scene on TikTok, and I was like, I have to watch this movie.
Yeah.
And so good. It's in like my top 10. I really liked that movie.
It's just this. I mean, it's truly like he's such a psychopath in that movie, because he's like, this guy getting like bullied basically by all these
Yeah.
people, and it's like he finally snaps and he takes a bunch of people with him. Um,
It was good too because I think it was I think and this is what I like about this is what I wish more movies did with it, like in that it was, fairly serious the entire movie,
mhm,
but it did have those like little quips of humor in it, and it
sure.
didn't overstay its welcome, and it didn't like make it a full-fledged comedy, in my opinion. Um, but I really like that movie. We watched Glass Onion,
Mm,
and we watched another one, and I can't remember what it was. But we watched them like all in one day. It was pretty good.
that's cool. Glass Onion it was fun. It was good.
I didn't I didn't like it as much as the first one,
Hmm.
but I it was fun for what it was.
Yeah.
Also, to see Daniel Craig play Among Us, that was great.
I game's not my thing.
Yeah, it's it's fun, but I I've only played it a few times, but
Um, so I like the one thing I do like about that, or one of the things I like about that movie is, you're watching it, and I won't spoil it, um, but there's a part where it, goes back to, like, it cuts and it goes back to the beginning, and it kind of replays the movie. Um,
mhm.
and so if you go back and do a second watch through of that movie, it just changes the whole movie viewing experience. So that's one of the things I really like. I like that when movies do that, when they give you one thing and they kind of go nope, and then it makes you want to rewatch it just to get
Yeah,
that new perspective. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of more movies that have kind of done that, but I don't know. I have memory like Goldfish, man. Short term.
Um, I'm blanking on them as well, but I'm sure. Yeah, there's quite a few that do that. Hmm,
Yeah,
yeah.
I can't think of it. The other movie that we watched was Bullet Train,
Ooh,
and I loved that movie. Talk about action films. That was
yes.
that that movie to me was they took like three action movies from the 80s and 90s and just put it together. And
Hmm.
I was like, I'm all here for it. It's so good.
Yeah, we were walking through a Walmart, back east, and we saw that movie, and we're like, we had like wanted to watch it, we hadn't watched it yet, and I was like, what, let's just buy it and watch it. Like, it looks fun. I think we'll like it, and if we don't like it, like, whatever. And so we bought it and we watched it, and we're like, this is amazing. This is probably it's probably one of the movies I've had like the most fun just like watching.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, it's good.
Like I said, it just reminded me of action film, like old action films.
Hmm.
One of my favorite action films of all time is Demolition Man. That is literally like in my top five. Uh, dude, it's so good.
It's just
But
the way it's shot, and the way it's, I think the cinematography the and the writing, like the writing
yeah,
and the dialogue. Not necessarily. I mean, the fights are good in it, but the dialogue is what makes that movie.
absolutely.
Yeah,
What's the what's the train? It's Thomas, and then I can't remember. Oh, Diesel. He's
yeah.
like
Diesel, you're Diesel.
in a world that yeah, you're a Diesel. In a world that Thomas says you're a Diesel.
Yeah, which I've never watched Thomas the Tank Engine, but um,
Oh my God, not any of it.
nope.
I watched. There was some on PBS when George Carlin narrated it.
Hmm.
Um, and then there was like a movie in the early 2000s that Alec Baldwin was a part of. I remember watching that, but
It was a Thomas the Train Engine movie.
yeah.
Sounds
Uh, Let me look it up.
Did he shoot?
I know it had Alec Baldwin in it.
Did he shoot someone on that movie too?
That's no comment.
Yikes! Sorry, I'm gonna have more of my lasagna.
Thomas the Tank Engine. Alec. Oh my god, I cannot spell. Baldwin. It was Thomas and the Magic Railroad, and it came out in 2000.
That sounds like a tragedy.
He plays the conductor, I think.
So he's
that one.
the conductor
he plays
of
the
Thomas?
conductor. Yeah.
So he's inside of a thinking, living engine.
I don't know
he
if
is
he goes
fueling it.
Well, maybe.
Well, because he's...
I don't know. I don't remember much about it, dude. This movie came out in 2000, so I was like 5. Sorry, 6.
Oh. Does that pop? Oh, it does. Okay. Whoops.
Yeah. Other movie news of my favorites is Good Burger. That is literally my favorite movie of all time. That takes number
Good Burger?
1. It's Good Burger's the best movie, dude.
You know what movie I've never seen?
Good Burger?
Yeah. I've never seen it. I've never got the chance to see it.
Oh, dude, it's great. I think it's on... Well, it's probably on Paramount now. It's so goofy, and it's just... I've watched that movie just so many times. But they announced on Jimmy Fallon the other day that they're going to do a sequel after like 30 years.
I did see that, yeah.
I'm very happy about that. I'm not getting my expectations high because it's been so long. Not saying they can't. I don't think they're going to capture the same spirit because it has been a long time. But I could be pleasantly surprised, and I hope I am, because that, like I said, dude, that is my number 1 movie of all time.
Good Burger.
It's so good.
All right, well, I'll have to make it a...
Yeah, that's your homework. Watch it,
homework.
and then let me know.
Is to watch Good
I'm
Burger.
very well aware it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. Like, it's just such a goofy comedy that I think has some good things in it, right? Like, you know, the main guy, Ed, he sings a song that, you know, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes. You know? I think there's some good messages in it.
Yeah.
Also, Sinbad's in it, so you can't go wrong there. He's got some great quotes. Abe Vigoda's in it.
It's not ringing any bells, but that's just me. What have we watched recently? Not a whole lot. We were going to watch. We're planning on watching The Whale with Brendan Fraser. Especially after he won the best actor.
Yeah.
So we're gonna watch that at some point. But other than that, haven't really watched too much.
I want to watch that movie, but it's gonna make me cry, so kind of holding off on that one.
Yeah, definitely. I've resigned myself to it at this point. Like, I know it's gonna make me cry, so.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of something we watched that. Yeah, nothing recently, I don't think. Gotta watch more movies.
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah. Did you watch? We haven't talked about the Oscars since it happened, have we?
You'll have to fill me in on all of it because I don't watch.
Okay.
I was just say the only thing I know is uh Brendan Fraser won a bunch of stuff.
Well, he just
Or
won Best Actor.
oh, did he just win
Yeah.
best? Okay.
Hmm.
And then the guy from Everywhere All at Once.
Ki is it Ki Hui Kwan?
Yeah.
Ki Hui Kwan.
And then that movie took like the whole show.
Yeah, it brought home 7 awards. So it did Best Supporting Actor, Best Supporting Actress with Jamie Lee Curtis, and then Best Actress with Michelle Yeoh. Michelle Yeoh. Michelle Yeoh. Best Movie, Best Picture. Let me actually look and see what else it did. Let's see. Everything.
I haven't seen that movie yet either.
Everything Everywhere All at Once
No.
is a fantastic movie.
That's also another movie that I knew was going to make me cry, so I haven't watched it.
It's interesting because Ke Huy Quan, he retired back in 2002 and came back specifically for this film, and he won an Oscar for it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, super amazing. Let's see. Accolades.
Wish all the Goonies success.
Oh, yeah. Academy Awards: Best Picture, Best Director, Best Director, Best Actress, Best Supporting Actor, Best Supporting Actress, Best Original Screenplay, and Best Film Editing.
Wow.
Yeah. It was also nominated for Best Original Score, Best Original Song, and Best Costume Design.
Who got Best Original Score?
Let's take a look. Oops. Scroll down. I'm trying to find the specific. Was this the 95th Oscars? Let me look at that. 20.
Oscars, Oscars.
Stupid. 95th Academy Awards. Okay. He said best song. Let's see. Best original song was Natu Natu from RRR.
I haven't seen that movie, but I definitely want to watch that movie.
I heard it was amazing. Also,
I've heard it's like 3 hours long or something.
Yeah. Let's see. Also nominated was Applause from Tell It Like a Woman, Hold My Hand from Top Gun Maverick, Lift Me Up from Wakanda Forever, and This Is a Life from Everything Everywhere. So it's good year.
So you just want? Do you want to go through? Well,
sure.
I'm looking at the site. What it's?
Yeah, I'm just on Wikipedia. Yeah, we can go through it. We'll go from the bottom to the top. Best visual effects. So nominated, you have Top Gun Maverick, Wakanda Forever, The Batman, All Quiet on the Western Front, and Avatar: Way of Water.
Wait, Batman was last year?
Yeah, that was this last year.
Dude,
it was in March.
I feel like that movie I feel like that came out like fucking forever ago.
Yeah. Yeah, that was this past year.
I know we've talked about it, and that's not my favorite Batman, but I will say it has completely ruined that Nirvana song. Every time I hear it, it just makes me think about all the TikToks that I've
Yes.
seen making fun of Batman.
Something's in my ass. Yeah.
Uh,
Do you want to guess what the winner was?
Top Gun.
It was it was not Top Gun. It was not Top Gun. It was Avatar. Avatar, Way of Water one.
Avatar.
Yeah, which I have not seen that yet.
Maybe. I
Maybe.
have not either, and I'll tell you now, I probably will never see it.
I think when it eventually goes on to Disney Plus, I'll probably watch it. But
I don't know if I'll even watch it then.
all right. Best film editing nominated was Top Gun Maverick, Tar, Elvis, the Banshees of Inisherin, and then Everything Everywhere All at Once, which won. Costume design, Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Elvis, Babylon, and Wakanda Forever, which Wakanda Forever won. That one. Good job, Wakanda Forever. I think it's the first one. Oh no, it's not. It's not the first.
I was trying to follow along, and I was on the wrong year.
Oh, we'll get with it.
Yep. Okay, I'm with it now.
Makeup and hairstyling, you had Elvis, Wakanda Forever, The Batman, All Quiet on the Western Front, and The Whale, which The Whale won, which just from looking at shots of that movie, they definitely deserve it.
Have you seen all the movies that were
nominated for Best Picture?
Or, well, yeah, sure.
No, I have not. The only ones that I've seen on there is just Everything Everywhere All at Once. It's the only one that I've seen. So
I just say it's funny because there's some movies on here that I'm like, I definitely wanted to see.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one that has Seth Rogen? It is. Okay,
Oh, The Fabelmans.
Yeah. Wanted to watch that, but I know that'll make me cry too.
It's about it's about Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
But it's directed by Steven Spielberg. Yeah.
Is it produced by Steven Spielberg?
Yes, it is actually.
All right, sorry, I jumped the gun.
Oh, you're good.
So we were in makeup and hairstyling, so we're in cinematography.
Yeah, cinematography. Yeah, so you had Tar, Empire of Light, Elvis, Bardo, Bardo, False Chronicle of a Handful of Truths.
I don't think I've even heard of that movie.
Oh, it's by Alejandro Inarritu, the guy that did Birdman.
I haven't seen that.
That's a good movie. It's a great movie. And then All Quiet on the Western Front won for Best Cinematography. Production design, you had The Fabelmans, Elvis, Babylon, Way of Water, All Quiet on the Western Front, which I do want to watch that. It's on Netflix. And it's all in German, I think. Yeah, because it's an anti-war film from the German perspective.
Yeah, that was. I would say I'm pretty sure that's a book too.
Mm-hmm. Well, yes, yeah, it's required reading in American high school. Was it?
Apparently not, because I didn't read it.
Maybe you skipped it. Maybe you just didn't read it.
No. Nope.
All Quiet on the Western Front.
When did you read it?
Maybe it was junior high.
Nope.
Definitely thought it was.
Say, well, maybe your district. I don't know. Boise's stupid sometimes, so
that's true.
I would say because like I don't remember reading a lot, like having required reading for World War II, like books about it. But I have seen the movie. It's the Beautiful Life one, like 8 times.
Yes,
I've seen that more times than I need to see it.
That's a great movie, though.
Oh, it's fantastic, but it's one of those. It fits in this category of like Beautiful Life, Grave of the Fireflies, which is a Ghibli-esque. It's an animated one about Japan and then during World War II, and there's a couple others where it's like they're really good movies, but you only really need to watch them once. Like I've seen those movies multiple times, and I really didn't need to. It's like Pink Floyd's The Wall. That's not about World War II, but I will say that movie's good, but it's literally
Oh,
you only need to watch it
I
once.
thought you were going to talk about the song and say you only need to listen to it once. That's how I feel about that song.
Well, there's 3 versions of it, so
Yikes.
it's a good album, but that movie's good, but you only need to watch it once.
Yeah. Moving on to Best Sound, you had nominated was Elvis, The Batman, Avatar, All Quiet on the Western Front, and then the winner, Top Gun Maverick, which I have not seen.
I haven't seen it either. Dude, the first time I ever saw the first movie was when we went and saw it in IMAX, right?
Did we?
Yeah, it was when you were still working at the theater.
Oh, because it gets re-released?
Yeah, they re-released it for its anniversary or something.
And we went and saw it?
I think it was me and you.
I know we went and saw that Die Hard marathon.
Oh, God, dude.
All 5 movies.
That was kind of fun because when we went and saw those, I had only seen the one with Justin Long.
Oh, just Live Free or Die Hard?
Yeah, I had only ever seen that one. So when we went and saw that in theaters, I got to experience all of them.
They're wonderful.
I think the first one's the best one.
Yeah, I think the first and the second one. I do like the second one quite a bit. The first one though. The second one is the one with it's at the airport.
Oh yeah, okay, that one's good. Is the third one the one with Sam Jackson? Sam Jackson.
Sam Jackson. Yeah, Sam Jackson, and it also has
Jeremy Irons.
Yes, Jeremy Irons.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Yeah, it's a good one. I mean, they're all great. The fifth one, not so much. But
yeah, I was just say talk about action films, and this one was pretty good.
Yeah. We already talked about Best Original Song, but Best Original Score, The Fabelmans, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Banshees of Inisherin. I'm sure I'm butchering that. Babylon, and then the winner, All Quiet on the Western Front.
I wanted to see the Banshees one.
Yes, that is on HBO.
Well, shit, I'll have to watch it.
Yep. I think that's something we want to watch as well. It looks pretty good.
Best animated short films.
An ostrich told me the world is fake, and I think I believe it. Interesting.
My Year of Dicks.
My Year of Dicks is a 2022 American adult animated short film. Directed by Sarah Gunnarsdottir. Created and written by... Interesting.
Comedic memoir, Notes to Boys, and Other Things I Shouldn't Share in Public.
Ice Merchants, The Flying Sailor, and the winner, The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse. Very cool. Best live action short film, The Red Suitcase, Night Ride, Le Pupille, Ivalu, and An Irish Goodbye. Cool.
Freaking
Documentaries.
Irish Goodbye, that's hilarious.
I haven't heard of any of these documentaries at all.
Stranger at the Gate, Martha Mitchell Effect, How Do You Measure a Year, Haul Out, and Elephant Whispers. Nope.
Elephant Whispers. That's on Netflix. Ooh, it's an Indian Short Academy Award-winning documentary film. Cool. I might have to watch that.
Just that little picture from Wikipedia looks like it'll make me cry.
Yeah. Elephants are so cool. I ever tell about the time I rode an elephant?
No.
Yeah, it was. We went to Colorado for a. I think we were just in Colorado, just visiting or doing some vacationing or whatever, and we came across a Renaissance fair. And so we're like, screw it. Like, we have a whole day. We're not really doing anything. Let's go to this Renaissance fair. And at the Renaissance fair, there was a big arena, and there was an elephant and a camel. And you could ride them. And so I did. Both of them.
That's awesome.
It was really cool.
I was really interested to see how that story was lining up, because you're like, so we went to a Ren fair.
Yeah, and they had, it was the same. So it was the same arena that they did the jousting in. So they did the jousting first, and then they all went away, and then they brought out an elephant.
Word.
And then you got to ride it, and then after that they took that and brought out a camel, which I feel like if they wanted to hype it up more, they should have done the camel first, and then the elephant.
True. I would be. I like camels, but I'd be a lot more excited about the elephant. That's kind of hard to follow up.
Yeah, 100%. Very cool. It was very cool.
I don't think I've ever. No, I don't think there's any time where I've been that close to an elephant.
Gotta do it. Gotta travel. Get out there.
I know. I gotta live life.
Yeah, go on safari. Go to Africa.
Maybe some days. I'm not gonna take that out of the cards. It might happen. Let's see what we got for documentary. A House Made of Splinters, Fire of Love, All the Beauty and the Bloodshed, All That Breathes, and I don't even know how to pronounce that.
Is it Navalny?
Navalny?
Navalny.
Let's go with that.
The film revolves around Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny and events related to his poisoning. Interesting. Very interesting. Looks like it's produced by HBO Max, so I'm assuming it's on there.
Word.
I love how lots of streaming services are like making their own content that's getting like Academy recognized by the Academy, so that if you have not seen it, you can just go to whatever streaming service it is and just watch it. Like, I'm sure not a lot of people have watched the documentaries or the international films. Like, it looks like from right here, All Quiet on the Western Front has won Best International Feature Film. I would not be able to watch that, but hey, it's made by Netflix. Cool. I can go to Netflix and just watch it without having to go like rent it or buy it or whatever. So
the barrier to entry on watching some of these films is like not as extreme as they once were, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to watch that one.
So, animated feature, Turning Red, The Sea Beast, Puss in Boots, Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, say that 5 times fast, and Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, which I think that is also on Netflix.
That's on Netflix, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he put that that came up not too long after his, I think it says Cabinet of Curiosities or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's like all short horror films. I have seen Turning Red, which that was really good.
Fantastic movie.
but I haven't seen any of the rest. I heard Marcel the Shell with Shoes On was really good. I have heard really good things, and me and Alex were gonna go see Puss in Boots.
Mm-hmm.
I think this weekend.
Oh, cool. Is it?
Yeah, I think they
Still
put it
playing?
back out.
Oh,
I think they put it back out.
nice. Moving on to adapted screenplay, you have Top Gun Maverick, Living, Glass Onion, All Quiet on the Western Front, and Women Talking, which won.
I don't think I had even heard of that one.
Women Talking.
No.
If you have used, I don't know if you still watch Honest Trailers at all, but they did a Honest Trailer for all of the nominated movies, all of the Best Picture nominated movies, and they're saying that if you want a movie that really delivers on the title, you've got it. And then it's just a bunch of scenes with just women talking. Or talking about talking. It's very funny, but I think it's about I think it's based on a true story, but it's about a Mennonite community and the women wanting to leave that community.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm reading the description here on Wikipedia. That's whoa.
Yeah.
Heavy movies.
In Bolivia. Oh. In Bolivia?
The screenplay. Triangle of Sadness. I guess that's the one thing about the Oscars. It's kind of nice. Is like a lot of times I don't even. I'm really bad about watching movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I'm definitely one of those moviegoers now that I watch my Marvel stuff and then everything else kind of. I lost my train of thought. Sorry.
You said Marvel stuff.
Yeah, so I watch the Marvel stuff and then everything else. And I'm like, I want to see it, and then I kind of forget about it.
Yeah, you don't.
until it's on a streaming service, and then I watch it then.
Yeah.
But even
Same.
the Marvel stuff I've kind of lightened up on, because I mean, I definitely wanted to see Ant-Man, so we went and saw that, but like the Black Panther I kind of put off.
Mm-hmm. Did you guys still watch it? I don't know if we talked about that at all.
Black Panther?
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched that.
Okay.
That one was good.
It's very good.
I don't know, something felt missing from it, but
Was it Chadwick?
No. I knew you were gonna say that as soon as that came out. No, it like the story that they had to go with, right, and how that went. I don't know. There was something in there that just felt like it was a good movie, but it felt like there was something missing to me, and I don't know exactly what it was, but it was good. I liked it.
I think that being, well, technically the Guardians of the Galaxy special was the last thing of Phase 4. And then Ant-Man starts Phase 5. I think with Phase 4, the kind of overall theme was like grief. So starting out with WandaVision, a couple years ago, the main overarching theme in that is, dealing with grief. And I think that has sort of played into almost every piece of content that's come out for Phase 4. With Black Widow, it's kind of it's like the viewer's grief of watching a character story that is dead. So the neckbeard guy living in mom's basement was like, why do we need to watch Black Widow? This character's not even alive anymore. Well, it's a story that is propelling, not truly. I think with Black Widow, the story is not Natasha's story. The story is Yelena's story, and her being Black Widow. Like I don't think the focus is truly Natasha in that movie. I think the focus is Yelena, and that story propels her into her journey, which goes into Hawkeye, which is also dealing with the grief of losing Black Widow. So, Loki is the grief of him knowing his story, and then knowing that he, in his alternate self's future, basically is one of the reasons his whole planet gets destroyed. His family dies, all that. Oh my gosh, what else? Obviously, Black Panther is T'Challa, and Shang-Chi.
Yeah, and then
there's a lot of stuff.
Well, and then Falcon and Winter's like
Steve.
It's Steve, and then the responsibility of feeling like having to pick up the mantle.
Especially in a world where a lot of people are like the way they are.
Yeah.
So I think it's the overarching. It's not in every piece of content. Like, I don't think it showed up a lot in She-Hulk, even though I enjoyed She-Hulk. I don't think grief really popped in there.
Yeah.
At all. But
still haven't watched that one.
It does get review bombed, but I really enjoyed it. That's my humble opinion.
Yeah, I had heard that. Like, I had seen that as people on the reviews, but some of the creators that I watched that covered it, and did recaps of the series. I watched it to just kind of get that kind of quick lore from it, and it honestly didn't seem as bad as I was thinking it was going to be.
Sure.
And I think it was going to be bad, not just because, like, I don't know. This is a funny thing about the MCU is they've always proved me wrong. Characters who I personally couldn't see on like the big screen or like on the TV stuff, they always get me, like, I always get it wrong, because I was the same thing about Cap. I was the same thing about Ant-Man. I didn't see those movies for years because I was like, it's Ant-Man. Who the hell cares?
Like, who cares?
And in the MCU, he's like my favorite. So, it's She-Hulk, and She-Hulk for sure seemed like it was going to be that case where I was like, how are you going to do that? And obviously I don't know the character in and out, but I was like, how are you going to do that? What kind of feel are you going for here? And then it was like kind of like they had said it was going to be a comedy, and I was like, how are you going to do that? But like I said, every clip and everything that I've seen of it was good, so I don't know, maybe
it definitely plays on that. Like, it's definitely a comedy, so it's very humor heavy, but it has, like, obviously they have themes that they want to go for, and then they're putting their point across, which is what happens with every piece of MCU content.
Yeah.
But it's like, people find ways to bitch about anything and everything. I don't know.
Oh yeah, dude. It's if you want any perfect example of that is like any subreddit of anything ever.
Sure.
It was the same thing when, like, and I'm not gonna lie, it was part of the problem too when Halo Infinite came out. I was like, just dog that game so hard because I was like, it's not what I wanted, and it doesn't doesn't have the features that I wanted, so I dogged on that game heavily. But it's like there was plenty of people out there that was like, I'm enjoying it. It's a good
Yeah.
game, and that that one's I'll have to say, even though I dogged on that one's kind of weird because like I think the gameplay of it's really good, but I think it's just missing. I don't know. For somebody who's played Halo my entire life,
Mm-hmm.
it's missing something. Whether it be campaign content, cross-core customization, the ranking system, any of this stuff in multiplayer. I think it's getting better, but it hasn't gotten good enough to hook me back in. So,
Gotcha. Okay. What would hook you back in?
uh, I don't know, dude. I want. It feels like it needs more maps. It needs like a better rotation, a better rotation of maps, a better rotation of actual playlists.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Honestly, cross-core customization,
Yeah.
that definitely needs to come back. The armor core thing is nice, and I see what they're doing, but charging $14 for the same coating across everything is fucking ridiculous. And I get it, it's a microtransaction. You don't have to buy the cosmetics, that kind of thing, but it's such a it's such a predatory thing that they decided to go with that I don't think they needed to do. Um, Obviously I felt the same way about when Halo 5 had the the like packs that had the stuff in it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Infinite was a response to that where they were like, because I remember in Halo 5 it was like the armor pieces that I want I have to get at random. I just have to get lucky to get it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, if you're gonna put a system in there for me to buy it, just let me buy it. And now they did, but now they charge you like an arm and a leg to
Yeah.
to buy armor pieces, and it's like, okay, well, I know what I said, but not like that.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from on that.
Um,
Mostly it's just. Is it? Oh yeah, I guess it would be armor pieces, but mostly it's just the cosmetic of the shaders, isn't it? At least that I've seen.
on what? Sorry.
I guess I don't know if I just haven't looked recently, but it's mostly just like the shaders for the customization for just purchasing. At least unless I'm mistaken.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, the last time I jumped on, they had it was for the new season. They put the
Hmm.
security helmet and some other stuff in,
Oh, okay.
but they were like purchasable armor things. But another thing would be like, I don't know, some of the weapons in that game just don't feel like they don't feel like they pack a punch.
Hmm.
Um,
Like they
like
did in
I
like
don't
Halo
know,
2 or
yeah,
yeah.
or like even 3 and
Hmm.
4 or 5. Like I feel like the rocket over the years have just like,
Yeah, I guess more Halo 3 because Halo 2, some of the weapons on Halo 2 were not good.
yeah, SMGs, dual
Neither.
SMGs, dude. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
But
and then Halo 3 was
yeah,
like,
no, but in Infinite, like I don't know, the shotgun to me feels weak, and the rockets feel weak. I don't feel
Mhm.
like the splash or the area of damage for rockets is what I want. But I don't know. Those games, I don't know. I kind of got away from Halo because it was kind of like feeling like Call of Duty to me, where it's like
Mhm.
every match there was just things in it that made it sweaty with other players, right? Like they just took it too serious. And then just some of the balance things in there, like I feel like every match I was complaining about just bullshit spawns, and like I get that it's kind of part of that because it rotates and everything, but like I don't know, man. I played that game heavily for like almost a year, and it just fucking my salt levels went through the roof. It just pissed me off.
Yeah.
I took a break from it, and uh, I took a couple months break from it, and I played the other day and played just Fiesta, and
Hmm.
I don't know, that was fun.
Good. It's
I
good.
think that's my mode.
Have you been playing anything other than Fortnite, or has it just been
I started no, I started ME1 again. So
nice? Good old.
yeah, dude, I was gonna say, literally my rotation the last year has been Fortnite or Mass Effect. So
Yeah. you've already 100% and everything in there. Do it again.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I think I'm so far this year is just two big, the two big ones, Hogwarts Legacy, which there's so much content in there and it's great, and it's a love letter to all the fans, and then I'm praying that this is good, Jedi Survivor.
Oh, dude, if the first one was really good, I'm not
amazing.
I'm not worried about it. That one I'm not worried about. I think that one's gonna knock it out of the park.
I hope so.
The only thing I will say is I want a goddamn red lightsaber.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Bullshit. I shouldn't have to beat the game to play with a damn red lightsaber.
Yeah. They released a new trailer for it today.
Ooh.
A story trailer. And it looks like, at least for a section of the game, you go to Coruscant.
Oh,
So
hell yeah.
I'm excited. I'm a little nervous to see where that's going to go. Because Star Wars content, it's going to go well. Star Wars content so far this year, or at least the past couple years, has been going in a way that it seems to be pointing and kind of looks like it's narrowing and focusing on very specific end goals, which I'm very excited for. But I know it's going to take a while to like really hammer that point in of Imperial cloning. So have you watched the first season of The Bad Batch?
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna spoil it. I'm gonna spoil it. So
you want to give me the review next time? We'll leave them on a cliffhanger.
Sure.
I gotta bounce.
Okay. All right. We'll do that later. So next time we do this, and I will put the when we figure out a next day to do this, we'll talk, and then I will put that into a schedule. I'll schedule that in. Pencil it in.
I'll make notes so that next time.
Yes.
We're gonna talk. We're gonna go into Bad Batch.
Sure. And then when you have time.
Should I watch some? How many episodes?
Sure.
Is it?
I mean, they're pretty short. They're half hour at most. The first episode of the first season is like an hour and 15, but that's like the premiere episode. And they're in season 2. They're almost done with season 2. But it's some good. Okay. It's some good content. It's some good stuff. Did you finish Clone Wars?
I didn't even start that, dude.
Goddamn. All right.
I don't think I'm gonna watch 16 episodes in 1 week, but I'll watch a couple episodes.
Sure. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
All right.
Definitely. All right. Stopping the stream. If anybody has been watching, good night.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
If you're catching this on VOD, make sure to check out the schedule, and we'll have more up. If we were doing something wrong, or if we need to do something better, let us know, because
everything is wrong. Do everything better,
because we have no idea what the hell we're doing. So any help is welcome. But thanks for stopping by, and I'm gonna stop the stream.